Hello everybody, welcome back to the vlog. You might be asking yourself a few questions. What am I just doing sitting here in a tractor? And what farm am I on? Well, we're going to get into that. I just went by Tesco's and got a chicken roll and a Lucozade, having a little break here in the tractor. But first I want to go through some comments from the previous video, and then we will talk about where I'm at and what I'm doing. S. Big Man, nice to see you back on the farm again, Jimmy. Hogs will a good way to go, but they take a lot of stuff to feed them. P.S. We call them pigs over here. Yeah, Seamus. Yeah, we call them hogs back home, pigs, whatever, either one. They will take a lot of feed, but once I let you in on a little secret, I think you'll realize it's not going to be that hard after all. Brendan, 4255. Good vid, Jimmy. Good to see you back in action. Class will be a nice ad. I think so. I couldn't pass it up. It was a hell of an offer they made me. So we're going to go with that. Adam Powell, nice to see you back on YouTube again, Jim. Thank you so much, Adam. I'm glad to be back. Nigel Dempsey, get Grandpa's farm rocking. Oh, you have no idea, Nigel. This place is about to be rocking. Louise Roland, great vid, Jim. Welcome back. Thank you, Louise. And you guys, I'm sure you all are still trucking away, you and Rob, so best of luck to you guys there, and best of luck to the move. Nigel Dempsey, more vids, Jim. Keep it up. Well, that's what the plan is anyhow. And Kevin Savage, love you, Jim. Hey, love you back, Kev. Thanks, appreciate all that. So, without further ado, we're going to talk about what's been going on. So, I was talking to my cousin back home about hogs, and he's got a beef cattle operation there. And we've had a shocking development. He got an offer from a big-time commercial farming operation back in Missouri. They bought the farm, they bought all of his equipment, bought him out, everything, the house, the whole lot. He got on to me and wanted to know what I thought about him coming over here, buying some ground, and starting up a hog operation and a beef cattle operation. I thought he'd gone mad, but no, this is, he bought all this ground down here at Killeen. Now what his plan was, he was going to come down for a season and get everything operational and get it going, and if we had to hire in some contractors to do some work for us, whatever we had to do, and then he may go back home and buy another farm. He may stay here. So I'm going to hop in here and fire up the old John Deere 7310, and actually he's out baling, so we're going to pick up some bales for him. Let me see if I can grab him here on the old 19. Mikey, you got me on the CB, bud?
Oh yeah, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on? So everybody, please introduce my cousin Mike. He is over here in Ireland. I'm going to take him out to the pub and show him around town later on, but we got to get some work done first. So we are doing some silage bales, prepping for the beef cattle down here at Killeen. Well, Michael, what do you think about that McHale baler there?
It's pretty handy.
Yeah.
It's awful dirty right now, but it's pretty handy.
Yeah, it's a lot different than the stuff we use back home, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So anyway, guys, yeah, that's this is what we've got going on. We got to get some beef cattle in as soon as we get some provisions for them, some hogs, or as Seamus would call them, some pigs. Yes, we call them pigs back home, but most often than not, we will call them hogs.
Pork belly.
Pork belly. That's right. If you've never had a pork belly sandwich, oh, lads, Speaking of lads, I'm gonna have to introduce you to all the guys from Eire Ireland, Mike. I think you'll get a kick out of them, and they'll get a kick out of you for sure.
There you go. You getting a kick out of how tight these lanes are over here.
Yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh God. Maybe one of these days we can get you in with the boys, and when we do a contract, have you run some silage back and forth in the pit. It's fun.
I'll tell you this, it sure is green and pretty over here.
Oh, for sure. A lot of
The
rain.
pints are cold too.
A lot of rain. You'll get used to that. And if we get an inch of snow, they'll shut the whole town down.
Not much winter precipitation over here.
No, they do get some, but they're just not as equipped as we are back home, with the snow plows and everything like that. I will give them this, though. There's some hard-working people. I tell you that. Good people, too. Good, honest people. The whole town here has just been good to me. I have no complaints. Oh, and I don't think you've noticed yet, Mike. I wanted to point something out to you real quick that you might get a kick out of. Hop out of your tractor for a minute.
Okay.
The lads here give me a little, one day I was talking about, back home and kind of being homesick and whatnot. On the back of this baler, look, they put a Missouri plate on it for me. When you wash it off, it's actually one of the bicentennial plates. If you get real close and look at it. I thought that was pretty cool.
It is pretty neat. Good guys.
So anyway, guys, that's what we're doing. We haven't come up with our own little name for this farm yet. Mikey, back home, he used to have a nickname that we called him all the time. We called him T-Bone McNasty. And we'll get into that in another episode, but it's a pretty funny story.
Well earned.
Well earned, yes. Well earned nickname. That was one of our things back home. Everybody had a nickname. And Mikey was no exception. So as you can tell, we're going to be very, very busy. We got to get everything ready for the pigs. We got to get everything ready for beef cattle. We've got some fields around this area. Some of them are already planted. We got a pretty good deal on those. We better not do that. We might have to buy some more equipment, which is fine. Mikey has plenty of money that he brought over with him from the sale of his farm and everything else, so I think we're going to be doing pretty good. Like I said, we might have to hire in some contractors for maybe some silage work, maybe some field work. I think I've got that covered. I think I know a contracting team that just might be the ones to come in and get the job done. So if that's the case, we'll have that sorted out, no problem.
You get some of the boys, huh?
We'll get some of the... I know some people. by golly, I'll make a phone call to 087-454-7165, and I bet you we'll get a team in here like you haven't seen before. Whoa, I'm all over the place.
Is that better than the team you'll get at 8675309?
Yeah, a lot better than that one, I can guarantee you that. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to make a quick short video, give you an update of what's going on. I hope you are just as excited as me. I know you probably didn't see this coming. I didn't even see this coming. This was a total shock to me. Mike and I were talking on the phone, and he had kind of had this plan in the works. He just didn't tell me about it. He wanted to make sure that the farm sale, everything would go with that, and it was all finalized, and all the I's were dotted and T's were crossed. So, yeah, now he's over here, and I'm going to have to get him up to speed on all the great the food and snacks and the rock shandies and the chicken rolls and the curries and the Lucasades and all the great biscuits, and oh my God, we're going to be fat. Biscuits and
I like
muffins.
gravy.
Well, it's not those types of biscuits.
Oh.
Yeah, think more like a cookie. That's they call those biscuits. You'll learn in due time. You'll learn. You'll be all set up and up to speed. We'll have lots of crack with the boys. So that's going to do it for us, guys.
Beef, right?
Yeah, they do call it beef, yeah.
Okay.
But we'll get some dippers and some burgers and chicken burgers and some shepherd's pie and a tall ice cold pint of Guinness.
Now you're talking my language.
Oh yeah, we'll go to Murphy's. We'll take the boys to Murphy's one night. We'll get pissed. But anyway, boys and girls, that's going to do it for me. Just a short little video here to give you an update of what's going on. We're going to finish up this field and call it a day and probably go get something to eat. And we will catch you guys shortly. So good night, good afternoon, whatever time of day you're watching this. Good luck, everybody, and remember to always protect your shaft.